Hi there. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Priya. I am a partner at Mac Architecture and Company, the specialist dental accountants. So what I want to get straight into today is a little bit of a jargon buster about incorporation. I get asked about incorporation a lot. Should we form a limited company? Will I save tax if I incorporate? Do I need to be a practice owner if I incorporate? What do I do with the money I leave in the company? These are all the types of things that we look at on a day in, day out basis. What I'm going to do today is to try and do a little bit of a jargon buster because it is quite a jargony topic. And then I think hopefully that will arm you with enough knowledge to then speak to your own accountant about whether incorporation is something that is worthwhile for you to do. I wouldn't suggest that you incorporate it just on the back of this video because it is quite involved. So please speak to your accountant. If you don't have an accountant or if you're looking to change, of course, by all means, please get in touch with me, but speak to someone. Very important to speak to someone. So let's get started. Incorporation just means setting up a limited company. That's all it is. Sometimes I think the concept of a limited company can be a little bit difficult to get your head around when you are the company owner. So what I always find it useful to do is to think of the company in a larger sense. So think of a company that we all know, like for example, Marks and Spencer's. So think of all the same concepts that we're going to discuss, apply them to Marks and Spencer's, and then scale it down and apply it to you. By the way, I don't get any kind of commission from Marks and Spencer's. It was just the first company name that popped into my head. Anyway, so Marks and Spencer's. If you own a share in Marks and Spencer's, you are a shareholder. And if you are a shareholder, that means that with your little share, you own a tiny little piece of Marks and Spencer's. Scale it down. If you are a shareholder in your company, it means that you own the company. If you're the only shareholder, it means you own all of the shares, and that means you own the whole company, but you're still a shareholder. Now go back up to Marks and Spencer's. So you're a little shareholder. You own a little piece of Marks and Spencer's, but you cannot go into Marks and Spencer's and be running it on a day-to-day basis. You can't get involved with the advertising strategy, with the financial strategy, with any of this. So what do? Well, what you should be doing is when you get sent your AGM papers, you should be signing them, ticking for who you want to vote for, which directors you want to vote for. And those directors are people that are employed on your behalf. So they are employed by Marks and Spencer's, of which you own a tiny little piece. And those directors are the ones that are responsible for running the company in a profitable way, in a way that is going to hopefully result in some profit for you. Scale it down. So now you are the shareholder of your own company. You're also going to be the one running the company. So that means that you as the shareholder are going to elect you as the director to go in and work in the company. So it's exactly the same concept. Let's go back to Marks and Spencer's. So we were just talking about the directors who are there to try and run the company in a way that it's making a profit. Now, when it has made a profit, what you as a shareholder of Marks and Spencer's hope for is a dividend. And a dividend is something that you might get through once or twice a year, and it's a little bit of a payment. And all that payment is a return of some of that profit to you as the owner. So if you own one share in Marks and Spencer's, then you're going to get one share's worth of the profit. So if there are 100 shares, for example, whatever dividend is declared, and if you own one share, it means you're going to get 1% of that. Scale it down. So now when we're looking at your own company, what we're saying is that you are the shareholder. So if the director, also you, runs it in a way that is profitable, then a dividend is going to be declared that is going to be paid to you as the shareholder. Scale it up. Back to Marks and Spencer's. I feel a little bit silly doing the whole scale up, scale down thing, so I probably won't say that again. So when we're looking at the company, so we've talked about the Marks and Spencer's shareholders. Now, the directors. Now, a director is not a shareholder. The director is a director. So you, as the owners of Marks and Spencer's, will effectively be paying a salary through the expenses of the company, and that salary will be what is paid to the director to reimburse them for doing their director's work. going back to your own company. So in this situation, you're the director. So in return for your work as director, that's not the dividend. The dividend goes to you as the shareholder. You've got two separate hats. You've got your director hat, for which you get a salary, and you've got your shareholder hat, for which you get a dividend. So basically, hopefully that gives you, I don't know if I've actually helped to explain it, but what I've tried to do is to apply the same concepts. When it's your own company, sometimes it can be very difficult to differentiate yourself because it's your company. But if you always think of it as being a separate legal body, even if you are the sole shareholder and it's fully your company, you can sue your company can sue you. So in the eyes of the law, you and your company are two separate, distinct legal beings or entities. So try and have that in your mind the whole time. Corporation tax is the tax that companies pay. It's different to income tax, which is the tax that you as the director will pay on your salary and you as the shareholder will pay on your dividends. I hope that's been useful. In future videos, I do hope to try to get into a little bit of the more nitty-gritty aspects of companies, tax rates, etc. But for today, I've just wanted to go through the basics and the jargony bits. Thanks for watching. If you've liked this video, please do subscribe. And if there's anything in particular you would like me to cover, please do comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.